name is Miranda, and today I am here to react to the Season 5 trailer for What We Do in the Shadows. Who would have thought we'd get a Season 5 trailer for the show before we get a Season 2 trailer for Our Flag Means Death? But here we are. I'm so incredibly excited. I've said this before, but this show, like, there's just something about, like, it always guaranteeing to come back around, like, summer-ish time that it feels so, like, a staple of the year. Like, its own holiday or something. Like, you can track the year by when What We Do in the Shadows comes back. And I am super excited because this is Season 5, and Season 4 was an emotional roller coaster, let's be honest. And it ended on probably one of the biggest cliffhangers. Like, I know they had some intense cliffhangers in the past, but this one was pretty, like, you're like, oh, okay. And the cool thing about the last season was how circular it was. Everyone kind of ended up in the same spot they had started in a way, so you could kind of see more of, I think, the characters' emotions, and especially for Guillermo, why he thought, like, this was just a cycle that was never going to end, and he had to do something to break that. I feel like they did a really good job portraying everyone's emotions. So yeah, I'm super, super excited to check it out, and let's see what's in store for our vampires, our humans, and our maybe not so human familiar anymore. Yeah, let's see. I'm still surprised Derek didn't kill him, honestly. Oh, it didn't work. Oh, sweet baby boy. Sweet baby. Yep, Colin Robinson is back full human. Stop kissing people. I don't like that. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I want to know how he got his hands on this since we know they're afraid of the internet, but let's see. Oh, is he training him to be a vampire? That's so cute. Oh, there's the Sean party. Was that Nadja with blonde hair? Hey, the guide's back. I'm so excited. She's like a series regular now. Are they trying to get Ghost Nadja laid? Oh my gosh. Okay, there was so much. Oh, look at the little Nadja. That's so cute. There was so much in that trailer. I feel like I need to watch it again. Hold the front. Hold the front. We're watching it again. So it seems like maybe it didn't work, which wouldn't be that surprising considering we've seen Derek be, and again, I don't want to be too mean to Derek because I know he's really going through it, but a very lame vampire. So honestly, I'm just happy he didn't kill him. There's also the very interesting thing that in the poster for this season, they're all flying, like all the vampires and stuff, and then Guillermo just has little, like, I would call them like fairy wings. So I was also kind of curious if, like, Derek really messed it up somehow and transformed him into a different type of supernatural being, which I don't even know if that's possible. But yeah, it seems like he can go in the sun. He's not flying. He can't turn into a bat. And most of all, too, I feel like his eyesight would be cured and he still has glasses. So I feel like it definitely did not work, which I don't know how he's going to take that. I also wonder, maybe it's his Slayer heritage. Maybe the Van Helsing blood in him refuses, like, you literally can't be turned into a vampire, which would be very angsty and interesting for if him and Nandor ever, like, did realize their feelings for each other and got together, because then that would mean he dies. You know, like, there's no turning him into a vampire to live forever with Nandor, so that could be pretty angsty, and I wouldn't be surprised if they went down that ride. Also, wouldn't just be surprised if Derek's just bad at this and didn't know what he was doing. This is truly terrifying. I don't know if people, like, I feel like you either loved him or you hated him, but baby Colin was just, I loved him so much, and I loved the relationship he had with Laszlo, so I am kind of sad to see him go, even though I know that was kind of the whole point. And I feel like, how long could you really keep that up, especially with the way he was growing so rapidly towards the end? But I just loved him. I loved, like, his moody little self, his nerdy little self. Like, it just added some extra oomph to, like, this season and the series, I feel like. And now I'm sure Colin's gonna be great. I love Colin, but I feel like Laszlo probably will miss baby Colin with a lot of my heart. So is this where I admit to I don't know what a comptroller is, but it definitely sounds like something that Colin Robinson would run for. So they go to the mall, which is actually quite funny that we haven't had an episode of them going to the mall yet, because that kind of just feels genius, right? It's like, just put them in literally the worst, well, the worst in a way, but also like the best, because it's like, put them in a Hot Topic. I would love to see their thoughts on that, but also like the fluorescent lights, especially because they're probably going to the mall when it's night out, so who knows what's happening, just the teens hanging out and well, not the senior power walkers because they go early in the morning, but just them in a mall is going to be very interesting. I don't think they know how money works, actually, you know, now that I think about it, and they definitely don't know how the internet works. So that's why I'm curious to see how he got this Ryan Seacrest cut out. Yeah, I think them in a mall is going to be an interesting journey. I'm sure that's going to be a whole episode in and of itself. This is cute. I really like this, especially because Laszlo and Colin was such an unexpected friendship way back in season 3, like before he even turned into baby Colin, like when Laszlo was like reaching out more and wanting to spend time with him because he knew what was going to happen. I thought their relationship was so unexpected and just wonderfully developed, and I love to see more of it in a different way, of course, in season 4, and I feel like him reverting back to Colin Robinson and not really remembering a lot of what happened with Laszlo was a huge hit for Laszlo. So now if he has a fun relationship with Guillermo, that could be really cool, especially because I love the unexpected friendships that they throw in here, and especially because Laszlo's not a huge Gizmo fan. Like, let's be honest. Remember when they had to pretend to be a couple and he was like, absolutely not, like, I can't even fake it for 1 second? And I just feel like if they start to bond and come closer, and if Laszlo reveals some more, even if he's kind of like lying, but get more backstory about Laszlo and like what his first days as a vampire were like and stuff like that, I think that would be really fun and interesting, and just to have Guillermo, interact more and bond more with the other vampires, because obviously he bonded with Nandor, and then we missed a lot off screen with Nadja when they were in London together, but they got close, and just to see him now bond with another one, I think will be really fun and interesting. So yeah, something to look forward to. That I can't tell, honestly, if that's blonde Nadja or if that's the guide. I think it's Nadja blonde, which is pretty cool because she looks absolutely amazing, but also who put them in charge of the week news? That's absolutely a terrifying thought. Even though if we get more of Laszlo's just insane pronunciations, I will be very happy about that. This disturbs me. I don't understand the meaning for this unless she's like trying to make Laszlo jealous somehow. Also love that my favorite character is back. Nadja, Ghost Nadja, always has a piece of my heart. Doll Nadja, whatever you want to call her. Piece of my heart. She is literally my favorite. Like, I know they made Funko Pops, and I really, really was hoping that, like, Nadja's came with her holding the little doll, or the doll got her own or something like that, because she's such an integral part of the show to me, and I love that she's on it more. And I also love that, like, last season they were exploring more of, like, the female friendships, and it was, like, Nadja branching out on her own, having, like, girls' nights with the guide, and with Nandor's failed ex-wife that we won't mention, and also the doll, of course, and I just really hope they can expand upon that. And it's cool whenever, like, you bring in more characters, and I feel like that's gonna be really awesome. We also know we're gonna see more about Sean potentially coming out as bi, gay, something, because we saw a little bit there, but if you've seen the set pics of, like, the giant, like, parade they throw for him, that looks like it's gonna be such an amazing episode. And yeah, I'm just so excited to see what they have in store. I love this show so much. It has a very, very special place in my heart. I'm probably gonna do I'll try, because I feel like I don't have a lot of time now that there's more and more seasons, but I'm going to try and do my full rewatch of the season that I like to do before the new one comes out, so everything's fresh in my brain and I remember it all. And yeah, I'm just excited to get questions answered, potentially, maybe he's not a vampire, maybe it didn't work, maybe it can't work, we'll see with that, and also see what the new storylines are going to be, because they always find a way to pull in, like, characters that I kind of forgot about, but also that, like, I don't think it's gonna happen, and then it does. For example, I think one of the craziest episodes of season 4 was the home renovation episode, where it's like all this stuff is happening and you find out this tiny Easter egg, you know, that Laszlo's been mentioning about this show that he's been watching, turns into like a full episode, and then that turns into this big surprise that Simon the Devious is actually behind all of this. I just thought that was so funny, and I think there's more characters like that they could bring back. Derek even was a surprise to bring back. So yeah, there's always stuff like that, and I think it could be really fun, and it is going to be fun, and I'm just so excited that it's back and that it's time, guys. They're getting crazier with every season. The stakes are higher, literally, and I'm so ready for it. So yeah, if you have seen the trailer for season 5 of What We Do in the Shadows, let me know what you thought about it down below in the comments, what your predictions are, what you're most hoping for, whose characters you're most excited to see. And yeah, I will see you guys next time. Bye!